Why would an entire island be completely off-limits to the modern world? Welcome to the enigma that is North Sentinel Island. Nestled in the azure waters of the Bay of Bengal, this island is an enigma wrapped in mystery. Its sandy beaches and lush greenery may seem inviting, but the island is strictly off-limits to outsiders. The Indian government, under whose jurisdiction the island falls, has imposed rigid restrictions on visiting it. This isn't due to some hidden treasure or forbidden secret, but rather to protect the inhabitants of this isolated landmass, the Sentinelese. They've lived in isolation for thousands of years, their lives untouched by modern civilization. Who are they? How have they managed to remain so secluded in this age of globalization? And most intriguingly, why do they vehemently reject all contact with the outside world? Stay with us as we unravel these questions. An island, untouched by modern civilization, holds a story that's as fascinating as it is eerie. Meet the Sentinelese, the guardians of an ancient world. A sentinel, by definition, is a guard, a watcher, and true to their name, the Sentinelese are fierce guardians of their world, an ancient world that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. Tucked away in the heart of the Indian Ocean, on the isolated North Sentinel Island, this tribe has lived in seclusion for an estimated 60,000 years. Yes, you heard that right, 60,000 years of isolation. To put that into perspective, that's over 25 times the length of recorded history. The Sentinelese people live a hunter-gatherer lifestyle, a way of life that predates the invention of agriculture. Their tools are simple, made from materials found on the island, such as metal salvaged from shipwrecks. They fish, hunt, and forage for their sustenance, living in harmony with the land that has been their home for millennia. In our hyper-connected world, the Sentinelese stand out for their determined resistance to outside contact. Over the years, various expeditions have attempted to establish contact, but all have been met with a clear message: stay away. The Sentinelese are not hostile without reason. Their fierce protection of their land is born out of a need for survival. Contact with the outside world brings not only unfamiliar people, but also unfamiliar diseases, against which the Sentinelese have no immunity. In the past, such encounters have led to devastating consequences for indigenous tribes. This is why the Sentinelese reject contact. Their isolation is not a rejection of progress, but a means of survival. It is a testament to their resilience and determination to preserve their way of life, a way of life that has sustained them for thousands of years. The Sentinelese are a living link to our past, a reminder of our origins. They are a testament to human endurance and adaptability, a symbol of resistance in an ever-encroaching world. Their fierce protection of their land has kept their culture untouched for thousands of years. In an era of globalization and cultural assimilation, the Sentinelese remain an enigma, a people untouched by time, the guardians of an ancient world. Many have tried to breach this fortress of solitude, few returned to tell the tale. In the late 18th century, a British expedition led by an ambitious explorer ventured into the unknown. The Sentinelese, as they were later named, met these intruders with a barrage of arrows, a clear message that outsiders were not welcome. Despite the hostile reception, the expedition left a member of their crew, a convict, on the island in the hope of establishing contact. The man was never seen again. Fast forward to the 20th century. The year was 1974, and a team from National Geographic set out to document the island and its inhabitants. They arrived with gifts, coconuts, aluminum cookware, a live pig. But the Sentinelese once again responded with a hail of arrows. The director took an arrow in the thigh, a stark reminder of the islanders' unwavering resolve to protect their land. Over the years, the Indian government made several attempts to establish friendly contact. They sent teams with gifts of coconuts and iron tools, hoping to win the tribe's trust. On some occasions, the Sentinelese accepted the offerings but made it abundantly clear that the visitors were not welcome to stay. And then there was the case of the two fishermen in 2006. They drifted too close to the island, their anchor slipped, and they found themselves stranded on the forbidden shores. The tribe did not take kindly to their accidental intrusion. Their bodies were later spotted on the beach, a grim testament to the dangers of venturing too close to this island fortress. Each encounter with the Sentinelese paints a picture of a people fiercely protective of their way of life, their home, their isolation. Their message to the world has been consistent and unambiguous: stay away. This is a tribe that has chosen isolation over interaction, survival over assimilation, and their story continues to captivate and intrigue us all. The island's history is written in the footprints of the brave and the foolish alike. In 2004, a monstrous tsunami struck, but the Sentinelese survived. This event, one that devastated countless coastlines, seemed to have met its match on North Sentinel Island. The Sentinelese, a tribe that has lived in isolation for thousands of years, stood their ground against the fury of the sea. The tsunami, triggered by one of the most powerful earthquakes in recorded history, loomed over the Indian Ocean, reaching far and wide. Yet when the dust settled and the waters receded, the Sentinelese emerged unscathed. Their survival is nothing short of a miracle, an extraordinary testament to their resilience and adaptability. How did they do it? The answer to that remains as elusive as the tribe itself. With their island deemed off-limits, no one could step in to investigate. All that the outside world had in terms of understanding their survival were distant observations and conjectures. The closest we got was a helicopter that flew over the island after the tsunami. The footage it captured showed the Sentinelese alive and well, their home seemingly untouched by the disaster. They had, it seemed, weathered the storm, but the helicopter was not welcomed. The tribe responded with a barrage of arrows, a clear signal of their desire for isolation. This encounter, like many others, ended with the helicopter retreating, leaving the Sentinelese to their solitude. In the face of nature's fury, the Sentinelese showed an unparalleled resilience. Their survival against all odds only adds another layer to the enigma that is North Sentinel Island. In 2018, a missionary named John Allen Chau dared to step foot on the island. Armed with nothing but a Bible and a heart full of faith, Chau set sail towards North Sentinel Island, driven by a desire to spread Christianity to the isolated Sentinelese. However, the island, shrouded in mystery and hostility, held no welcome for him. Despite multiple warnings and attempts to dissuade him, Chau's conviction was unshakable. His journey, tragically, ended in disaster. The Sentinelese, unaccustomed and hostile to external contact, reacted with deadly force. Chau's diary, recovered later, revealed his last moments filled with fear and realization of the impending doom. His demise sparked a worldwide debate about the ethics of trespassing on lands of isolated tribes. His story serves as a chilling reminder of the island's deadly reputation. The tragic tale of John Allen Chau underscores the dangers of intruding into the lives of people who have chosen, over thousands of years, to remain detached from the outside world. The Indian government protects the island, not just for the Sentinelese, but for us as well. This protection isn't just born out of respect for the tribe's way of life, but out of a deep understanding of the potential risks that contact with the outside world could bring. One of the most significant threats is disease. The Sentinelese, having lived in complete isolation for tens of thousands of years, lack immunity to common illnesses that we, in the modern world, have long since learned to manage. Even the common cold could decimate their population. This is not a hypothetical scenario, it's a lesson learned from history. When European explorers first arrived in the Americas, they brought with them diseases to which the indigenous people had no immunity. The result was devastating, wiping out a large portion of the native population. Scientists understand this risk, which is why they avoid making contact with the tribe. Despite the allure of studying one of the last uncontacted peoples on Earth, the potential cost in human lives is too great. The protection policies of the Indian government also reflect this understanding. They have declared North Sentinel Island a tribal reserve, disallowing any contact with the Sentinelese. This is more than just a law, it's a commitment to preserving a way of life that has withstood the test of time. In protecting the Sentinelese, we protect ourselves from the loss of a unique part of human history. From above, satellites reveal the hidden secrets of this mysterious island. These high-tech eyes in the sky provide us a glimpse into North Sentinel Island, a place that has been largely untouched by the march of civilization. Through these images, we can see the dense forest canopy, the coral reefs, and the signs of human habitation, all of which can provide valuable insights into the lives of the Sentinelese people. However, satellite imagery has also given rise to numerous myths and misconceptions. Some believe the island to be a paradise untouched by time, while others see it as a dangerous place best left alone. The reality, as always, lies somewhere in between. North Sentinel Island is neither a paradise nor a prison. It is simply home to a people who have chosen a different path. The mysteries of North Sentinel Island continue to captivate us, a testament to the allure of the unknown.